Hey there everyone, welcome to Tales in Text and I'm your host Nisha Prakash and this is Bite Size Bharata where you hear tiny tales from a grand epic. Our story starts on the banks of the Ganga when King Shantanu is speaking to the fisherwoman Satyavati. Satyavati is about to reveal why her parents and community used to call her by the name Matsya Gandha, the one who smells like a fish. Especially when her bodily fragrance was nothing like a fish. Satyavati takes a deep breath and says, "O king, you know me to be the daughter of a fisherman. But the truth is, he is my adoptive father. My birth father is Uparichara Vasu." "What?" Shantanu exclaims in shock. "Is your father the renowned king Uparichara Vasu, the king of Chedi, the one who established the sacred ritual in worship of god Indra?" "Yes," says Satyavati, smiling weakly. "The story of my birth is a strange tale. Many years ago, King Uparichara was spending an intimate moment with his wife, Queen Girika, in Chedi's royal gardens. Their lovemaking was interrupted by the Pitras, the ancestors, who appeared in a vision to King Uparichara. The Pitras requested that the king slay deer to prepare for the upcoming Shraddha ceremony done in remembrance of the ancestors. Devoted to his ancestors, King Uparichara Vasu left his wife in the royal gardens and went out to hunt for the deer. As he walked through the forest, he came across a beautiful grove filled with fragrant flowers, some of which were the same flowers that his wife Queen Girika wore. A strong desire for his wife struck King Uparichara Vasu, and he released his seed right there in the grove. He suddenly remembered that his wife's womb was ripe to bear a child now, her monthly cycle having finished. Unwilling to waste his seed, King Uparichara picked it up off the ground, placed it in a large leaf, and folded the edges of the leaf tight so as to not spill any of his seed. His seed ready to send, he realized he did not have any retainers with him who could carry the packet to his queen. Just then, he heard the cry of a hawk in the sky. Looking up, King Uparichara Vasu called out to the hawk and begged him to carry the packet to his wife. The hawk, moved by the king's pleas, agreed to be the messenger. As the hawk picked up the packet of seed and started flying towards the kingdom of Chedi, he was attacked by another hawk who thought the packet was a piece of meat. In this airborne scuffle, the packet of seed fell into the river flowing below. In the water, there was a fish who came across the packet of seed. Hungry, she ate King Uparichara's seed and started swimming away. The seed, now in the fish's body, impregnated her, who began to swell in size as the pregnancy progressed. Her reflexes became slow due to the weight of the pregnancy, and it was this that resulted in her getting caught in the nets of the fishermen one day. When the fish was pulled out of the water, the astounded fishermen were delighted with such a massive catch. They cut open the fish to kill her, and as they cut into her, she transformed into a beautiful woman, the Apsara Adrika. She told the shocked and frightened fishermen many years ago she was cursed by a rishi for expressing her desire to unite with him. Angered at his meditation having been disrupted, the sage had cursed Adrika to transform into a fish and only regain her true form as an Apsara when she gave birth to human children. Now that the moment of birth had arrived, Adrika had regained her true form. Saying this, Apsara Adrika gave birth to 2 children, a milk-hued boy and a swarthy girl. She told the fishermen that the king Uparichara was the children's father. The chief of the fishermen, Dasharaja, then took the newborns to Chedi and presented them to King Uparichara Vasu. The king looked at the children and instantly loved the little boy. But the dark little girl who smelled like a fish was not to his liking. So, King Uparichara Vasu kept the little boy, but he offered the baby girl to Dasharaja. who raised the child like his own with love and care. That little girl is me, king, said Satyavati, completing her tale. And you will perhaps know my brother too. He is King Matsya, who has instated his own namesake kingdom called Matsya. Unbelievable, said Shantanu, shocked. But how is it, maiden, he continued, that a child who grew up smelling of fish no longer smells of one? O king, Satyavati continued, that takes me to another time in my life, one that is both bad and good. I think it is time now to tell you more about myself and my son. Thanks for listening. If you liked what you heard, like my video and subscribe to my channel. I'm Nisha Prakash and this was Bite Size Bharata, where you hear tiny tales from a grand epic. I'll see you next time on Tales in Text.